Ask yourself,
out of all the people you walk by every day,
how many do you actually know?
Would you go out of your way
to make them less of a stranger?
What prevents us
from tearing down these walls?
I don't do any more drugs since yesterday because I'm going to be 30 and I don't want to do drugs anymore. So I start painting, I start doing art, this, and then I do this. I was trying to spell my name.
I moved here 3 years ago because my ex-wife moved down here with my 2 kids. And my sister moved down here with her 2 kids. And my sister killed herself 2 years ago from alcohol and just a mix of antidepressant pills. Long story short, I got into drugs a lot. I really got into them bad.
As the last homeless count in Metro Vancouver shows, we have the highest number of homeless people ever counted, with 2,707 in Metro Vancouver and 1,798.
I think if we start to look at each other, regardless of whether you're on the downtown east side or you're in the business district or you're in the suburbs of Burnaby or wherever, we all have hurts in our lives, and 100% of them are because of our relationships, and 100% of how we fix them or get better is by being in relationships with each other.
My mom was in the picture for a little bit, and then she told me that she didn't want to be in my life for a while because I was using drugs. And then I went and told her straight, I yelled at her right where she works that I don't want her in my life ever again. And she said that that's okay, fine. And my grandpa raised me since I was 4 years old. And since that, me and him get along.
The people start to seem less scary.
Like I've grown up with heavy mannerism. I've grown up with just love all, hate no one, right? I have very few conflicts, very few. Because if you can share your heart, you can have anything you want. Okay, if I'm going to clean myself up, I'm going to utilize what I need. Everybody needs food, everybody needs housing, everybody needs clothing. You know, here people live by simple rules. Simple rules are to respect each other. We're there for each other, care for each other.
When you get beyond the sort of the smear campaign of the media, mainstream media, what you find is a remarkable community of support for people who are trying to struggle together.
When I was a youth, where I felt really not powerful, and I felt that I couldn't change anything, and why bother? And then what really helped me personally was connecting with the community down here.
The best way to help somebody, regardless of if they're here or anyplace else, is relationships.
These cards. Do you mind if I? No, you guys can have them if you want. Here we come. There's cookers and needles, but they were still in the package, and I don't feel like it's a really safe place for them. I like helping volunteer and pick up needles.
People don't understand. People just take natives and make the homeless drums or whatever. No, if you actually go to ones that show the respect of their own culture, you learn so much more.
To keep up with the pace of life, we often neglect what's right in front of us.
we become blind to our surroundings,
overlooking the many untold stories waiting to be heard.
They don't know your story. You don't know theirs.
and we'll never know.
unless you start.
This is our story.
This is our story.
This is our story.
This is our story. This is our story.
This is
my story.